This is a tutorial on how to submit your candidate form for membership to the National Honor Society here at College Station High School. The College Station High School National Honor Society website is located at cshs-nhs.weebly.com. And the two places that you're going to be interested in looking at are the selection process as well as the candidate information. We're going to click on the candidate information tab here at the top, and you'll notice that there's some instructions as to what you need to complete by the deadline in order to be considered for selection to National Honor Society. The first thing is the candidate form itself. And the candidate form is a download from the NHS website, and this file needs to be saved onto the hard drive of your computer in order for you to fill it out. So you'll notice it says number 1, candidate form, linked in the forms folder above. So if I hover over candidate information and I click on forms, it'll bring up the list of the 3 forms that are available to you. And what we're looking for is the candidate form spring, and we'll click on it or double click on it. And what you'll notice is that the form itself opens up a preview in Google Chrome. You won't be able to fill it out from here, like I mentioned in the meeting we had during Advocate today, but you can go ahead and download it. When you download it, it shows up down here in the left-hand corner of your screen. I mentioned this during our meeting as well. Don't open it from this link here at the bottom, because it will go ahead and open it in Chrome again, and you won't be able to save it. So what you'll need to do is either at the bottom of your screen go to your Windows Explorer folder, or go to your Start menu and go to your computer and then go to your Downloads folder. And in your Downloads folder at the top you should see the file you downloaded. When you right click on it, it allows you to choose which program you're going to use to open it, and you want to use Adobe Acrobat Reader. So I right clicked on the file, I went to Open With, and I'm going to select Adobe Acrobat Reader. Once it opens, if you've never used the program before, it will ask you to accept their agreement. Once I click Accept, it opens up the file. In the file itself, you'll notice that there are some light blue fields that shows that you can enter information in those fields. So you'll also notice here there's some instructions at the top about filling out your candidate form and how to submit it to the National Honor Society Faculty Council. So you'll start out by typing in a number, and I'm going to enter my email address, etc. As you go through the form, you'll see that there's a place for you to enter courses and teachers, your co-curricular activities, and your community activities, as well as service projects and a short essay. The essay is limited to 250 words. Therefore, please don't write more than that. There are 200 candidate forms that we'll be looking at, and we'd like to keep the number of words that we need to read to a minimum. If you scroll down to the last page, this is the page that you're going to print. It's the 6th page of the document. You're going to print it. Before you print it, I would suggest going ahead and filling out the portions you can fill out, and then print it out and get the signatures on it so you can submit it. Once you have finished filling out your form, you'll go to File, Save As, and you're going to choose where you want to save it. I'm going to save it in my Downloads folder again, but instead of leaving it named Candidate Form Spring 2017, I'm going to change it to the way it's expected that you save it. Kostenbader, Randy, NHS 2017. This is the format that you're going to need to save the file as. And click Save, and now it's in my Downloads folder. Remember that on your form you need to make sure that you are as thorough as possible. Remember to be honest, but don't be modest. Definitely show off all of your strengths and all of the things that you've done to contribute to our school and community. So from there, you'll go back to the NHS website, and you'll notice that there are two other components of the candidate form or the candidate membership process. So the second one is the contact information form. If you just click on that, you'll see that I'm looking for just some basic information that you need to fill out so that I know that you're able to get information from me as well as the rest of the organization. You'll also notice that there is a recommendation request sample that it gives you. Let me show you real quick. A place where you can copy and paste information into an email, and so you'll make sure to personalize this. You don't want to leave it where it says adult's name or last name, first name. You'll need to include your information in there, but that will help you to give them the correct link in order to fill out your recommendation. The letter that you received today is located in the forms folder as well, and like I mentioned during your meeting, when you go to that PDF, all of the links within it are live and will take you to all the different places that you'll need to go, including the place where you will submit your candidate form. So if you'll notice here in this second to last paragraph, you'll click on this tiny URL and it brings you to the form where you're going to submit the candidate form itself. So you'll type in your last name, oops, I also need your third period teacher's name because this is where we're going to let you know about your membership decision. So if my third period teacher were Mrs. Parkerson, put that in there. And then as you scroll down, you'll see where you have the opportunity to upload that NHS candidate form. So earlier you saw that I saved it. I'm going to browse for it in my downloads folder. And I have it here at the top, Costumbaider_Randy NHS 2017. I click on it, click open, and now it's listed here, and I'll click submit. It will say form submitted and give you some more information about how and when you need to get the signature form turned in. If you have any questions about the NHS website, the candidate form, or anything like that, feel free to email me or stop by my office in the main office. Good luck!